going on, everybody? This is Major League Hats, and I come to you live, but I'm doing a recording, of course, from my kitchen again. Now, the reason why I'm at my kitchen is because I got a little project. You know, I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to see if I could find some 47 brand, some Snapback, some other different kind of hats to cut up. And the reason why I brought that up is because if you guys have been watching my channel, why aren't you watching my channel? Don't you want to know the anatomy of a Pro Light hat and what it looks like on the inside? Okay, hang on. Hit that subscribe button, hit your notifications so you get notified when I upload my next video. Anyways, I had an old Snapback hat laying around, trucker style. This is an Otto brand hat, so has that mesh, you know, back going on, has this like cork style fabric pattern going on. And I just thought it would be really fun to cut it up. And why not sacrifice for science? And as you guys can see, I have worn it a number of times. It is actually a really comfortable hat. So I kind of hate to see it go. But when it comes to science, things gotta die. So yes, we are going to cut up this hat in the name of science. And you're asking, why don't I cut up Grumpy? Why don't you cut up Grumpy? Because I love Grumpy and I don't want this hat no more. So there we go. So I'm gonna put back on Grumpy. By the way, this is a snapback. So for anybody who says I am kind of biased against snapbacks, I don't like wearing snapbacks, but I do have a couple of them. And the reason why is because they used to break on me as a kid. So you know, now that I don't have to wear a snapback all the time, I can actually get a couple. So, and you guys know, if you guys have been watching my videos, I do have a couple snapbacks in the collection, but they are not counted overall into my collection numbers. Unlike some people like Hatter out there who counts everything into his collection. Just kidding, Hatter. By the way, guys, just if you guys are curious, I do want to thank Hatter for getting me the graphics on the pictures and stuff. So you probably saw that at the beginning of this recording. Nice ML hats graphics that I have in there, you know, associated with sports teams and whatnot. Obviously, I can't really use them, you know, for like merchandise or anything. But Hatter's the one that made all these graphics. So you're going to start seeing them throughout my videos when I do my hat reviews, my funny little skits, or anything like that. So Hatter paid up on the bet. So thank you very much, Hatter, because honestly, I don't know how to do it. So he was really cool to do that for me, and he sent me more than 10, so we're even. So again, thanks, Hatter. You know I'm just messing with you. So without further ado, guys,
what are you doing?
I'm recording. So go. So without further ado, guys, let's get to cutting. All right, here we go. First cut. I'm gonna cut it right on the bill here, or the brim, and I hope these scissors work. So yes. Now honestly, this looks like a cork type fabric. I don't know if it's necessarily cork or anything. I highly doubt that, because that would actually be a weird style. But let's see here. We're gonna cut around the button, because as you guys know, the button is metal. And then we're gonna cut all the way through back. There we go. Cut it up and right. Should I just take it apart or should I cut it? Let's just take it apart here. There we go. There you go. All right, guys, so we got half the hat, and let's check out the bill. Okay, so how are we gonna do this here? So basically, I'm just gonna start pulling. All right. This is basically like the Pro Light, in the sense that it's plastic in the front. It is on there really good. There we go. Now I can start pulling it. Yes, I'm struggling because these things are actually sold on there really good. If you could tell from this one, it looks like it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sewing patterns going all the way around. So they do, you know, get it on there really good, nice and tight. What, a couple hundred stitches on there. All right. There we go. All right, so you got the same kind of plastic cover right there. It is see-through, of course, because they had to punch the needle through it, so I can't see through it. Very sturdy. It was already bent, you know, the brim when I got it, so that was kind of cool. Now we are gonna tear off this front section here. Maybe I'll do the sweatband first. And this was an Otto brand hat. So yeah, this nice sweatband. Seems pretty sturdy. I'm gonna tear it open a little bit more. Looks like they got a couple layers in here. Here, I'll probably cut this right here. Let's see if I cut this. Just pull it. There we go. I think they did a very good job on the construction of this hat. So if you look at the inside on the sweatband, nice little padding right there. So it looks really good, comfortable. Like I said, this was a really comfortable hat. It's just, you know, if you want to learn things, things gotta go. All right, so I'm actually gonna cut into that to see if there's like anything else going on in there. By the way, I don't know what happened to my like little precise knife thing. I have to look for it. I think Minor League's got a hold of it. All right, so it looks like they have a little styrofoam padding. So it's like a double padding going on. You know, you have this little thin fabric, then you have the styrofoam fabric. So yes, it was a really comfortable hat. I liked actually wearing it when I would do my walks and stuff. So there you go. So double-sided on that one. Really good job, like I said, for a non-new era hat. This was an Otto brand. They actually did a really good job. All right, now let's see if we could try to get this little part off. And if you notice, it's actually stitched on there really good. So hopefully you guys can see it coming through on the camera. So I'm just gonna rip it off. So I just ripped off the rest of the front there, and there you go, another little close-up. So they got it stitched on really good. So if I could get these stitches out, or I should say the thread, maybe if I start right here. No, I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna kind of cut it out away from the button, and that actually might loosen it up, especially if I cut a little bit of the edges off. You know, honestly, I didn't pay for this hat, so that's the other good part is, but I'm having a little trouble. I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. This thing is sewn really good. That just tells me that even though it was probably made like outside of the US, that the construction of it was really good. No, actually I can't get it off. So I don't think it's one piece. There we go. I'm still trying to see if I could separate it, and I can't. I think it's together still. I just can't separate it out very well. So it could be, you know, one piece of the front is looking like the cork and the back piece is just that. But, you know, it is done really good. Nothing special on the mesh part here or anything like that. So they do have the little lining right there, keeping it all together really good. On the Otto cap button, it actually is kind of cool. They actually have like a little Otto cap on it, if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm sorry if you can't. So that's actually like kind of cool, because on the new era buttons, I believe they have like a new era flag. So last time I didn't show you the button or the underneath of the button, so I'm gonna see if I can do it this time. Now I will tell you, this part right here, it separates, so this is like two pieces, and that's basically kind of what holds the whole cap together. I can't do it. I got weak hands, bad wrists I should say. But check that out. Nice mesh. Rips easy because it's mesh, so you know, if somebody pulls on it, I'm sure it'll tear apart really easy, but not bad. Let's see how the snapback part of it is instilled there. Let's see how far it can go. I want to see, oh, it just goes right at the tip, so it's basically right here, maybe a 1/4 of an inch in. So let's take a look. Yep. It's basically stitched in about a 1/4 of an inch into the hat. Where is the other part? I already lost the other part, people. I already lost the other part. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, so that was stitched in about a 1/4 of an inch into the actual hat. And let me see here. Darn it. Oh, hang on. So here's the other part. It was actually on the ground. And as you can see, it's an Otto. You know, they have the little linings on the side of it right here to indicate how far it should go into the hat. So I guess if you guys ever want to try to build your own hat, which would actually be kind of interesting if you could actually build your own hat, you know, I already have the back part of the snapback for you if you guys want it. That'd actually be kind of a cool little project if you're a seamstress. Oh, I just kind of ripped it a little bit. Yeah, I just ripped it. Yeah, I suck. So if you ever wanted to actually build up your own snapback, you probably could. That would actually be a cool little project. But overall, for this hat being made in China, 100% polyester, I would have to say this hat was constructed very well, and probably gonna get a lot of hate because you guys all like that USA made material, and I understand that. But considering that this was made in China, I feel like they did a very good job on it. Obviously, this hat probably costs like $1 to make, manufacture, and selling it for 25, 30 bucks. Like I said, I'd pay 30 bucks for it, but I didn't have to, so happy about that, and it makes it even easier to mess up. So yes, let's just tear it up for fun now. Woohoo! Yeah, there we go. There you go, guys. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think of my anatomy of a Otto style hat. I am gonna see if I can find some more different brand hats to see how they're constructed, to see how cheap or well they're put together. So I'd have to say for an Otto style hat or Otto style brand, there you guys go, it was actually put together very good. All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. And always subscribe to the channel or I'm gonna cut your hair off. You want to keep your hair? Subscribe! Ah! All right, Major League Hats out. Bye, everybody. See ya.